We stayed in our hometown of Stockton for 2 weeks, visiting with friends, getting jobs done and attending to some business. It was lovely to see everybody and be a tourist in our own hometown.
So here we are at our home beach, Stockton Beach, 2295. Our house is that way and our caravan is back in the park. Today is Monday morning. Come Wednesday, we're heading off on a huge adventure. There's Leanne and myself, Michael Alston and Graham Roberts. We're not travelling as Leanne and I normally do, which is getting caravan parks and staying hooked up on power. This is for us to learn how to free camp, find cheaper camps, hip camps, farm stays, showgrounds, that sort of thing. The plan is to head westward to Broken Hill, and then Michael and I will probably head down south to South Australia, do a bit of exploring around the Flinders Ranges, and then we're going to turn around and head north, back up through the centre of this fantastic continent. Somewhere around Northern Territory, we'll chuck a left-hand turn and we'll head ourselves to Broome, Cape Lebec in the top of beautiful Western Australia. So we're really excited to be joining Michael on this trip. We're booked in over in WA because the way it is at the moment, those places get fully booked up real early because they're just so beautiful. While we travel, I have a brand new ice up from Red Paddle Co. We'll be taking that out along with Michael's starboard. I think he's got a whopper. And any bit of river that we've got, any billabong, any gorge country, and if we can get out on the beach and flop around like untrained seals, well, you know, we're going to be doing that. Michael's done lots and lots of outback travel. So we're going to learn off Michael, see what tips we pick up, safety in numbers. We've had the trucks looked over, so we're very confident with our trucks and we're very confident with our vans. Rightio, the D-Max. You've seen the D-Max. We've had her service at 30,000 kilometres. What have I done since we've been in here? I've just cleaned my MAF sensor because I think it needed doing after changing the air filter. I've had a good look over it. I'm happy with it. All my oil levels are great. The Provent filter has been changed out, and that's an aftermarket accessory to help recirculate the gas and the sooty stuff to keep it out of my induction system. And I've also just yesterday changed out my pre-filter. So this car has a 5 micron filter. That's all from factory. That's been changed out, and I've just changed out my additional filter yesterday. So keep my fuel system nice and clean as we head over.
We had the Cellflow system installed at GenCom in Newcastle to boost our internet and the phone coverage footprint.
So the receiving antenna is up there. It's an RFI antenna. Don't know much about the electric wiggles and all the rest of it, but it's on a GME knockdown, so I can lay that down if we're going through the scrub, or I'm worried that I'm going to collect it if I go through a underground car park or a Macca's drive-through or a KFC drive-through. So that just sits up there. That's obviously going to suck in the cell system, put it down through that little box. That little box is going to put it to the antenna. The antenna's going to push out our little footprint. So hopefully that's going to be good. So we've got 2 more additions. I finally got my phone on something that maybe is going to hold it there, so I'm pretty stoked about that. We've got a brand new Apple head unit in and a new fascia put in, so it looks pretty stock, so I'm happy with that. We've got Apple CarPlay, we've got better navigation now, and it just makes our life in this seat a little bit more comfortable. The same landmass as the United States of America. We're basically down in the Florida area, and we're going to head basically all the way across the country, all the way up basically to the Canadian border, duck down a bit, and we're always heading into Washington State. So that's a comparable landmass distance. Apart from that, we sit in here a long time. So this is our lounge room. We've got to be comfortable and we've got to be efficient. So we've both got our phones, got a brand new head unit, and thanks very much to Newcastle Pro Sound for throwing that in for us on the day that we go in there. And I probably grabbed the last fascia unit that they had in Newcastle, so I'm super stoked. I had a monitor here for my rear vision camera system on my Caravan. You've seen that in the videos, and yeah, how good it is and how safe it is. But I'm driving the car, and then when I want to look behind me, my eyes go to here, and then I go to there, then I'm like, it's one of those things I'm programmed to look up here, to look backwards. So what I decided to do for safety's sake is go to Safety Dave, and I've just replumbed in the coaxial, and now I have a 7-inch rear vision camera up here. Leanne's got a brand new Garmin system, brand new Garmin Overlander, I believe it is. Really Gucci. We've now plugged in there as a car and a caravan, truck and a trailer, whichever one you prefer. So that's just going to make our travel safety-wise, much more improved. And it's just something that Leanne's familiar with. And just on a side note, for you people that are travelling full-time, husband and wife, girlfriend, boyfriend, couple of mates, whatever you're doing, the person that is the designated navigator needs the best gear possible, because you're in here driving around with a caravan, wrong turns, they just set up friction, and you don't need friction because this is fun. The absolute classic, quintessential Stockton and Newcastle's harbour scene here. We've got a huge coal loader coming in. You can see lots and lots of red on the hull, so he's empty. He's coming in to get loaded. It's one of those beautiful days. This river we've paddled on many times with our stand-ups. Hung out with friends just at Punt Road. It's such a nice start to what is going to be an epic journey. Here we are. Got the Gator, got the D-Max, Leanne, we're waiting for Michael and Graham to turn up, and we're heading out west. It's a big trip. Michael and I are going to travel along with Graham out to Broken Hill. I think Graham's maybe going to depart from there. He's got another journey planned, and then we're going to head to Broome via South Australia and the Northern Territory. So it's going to be epic, and we're going to do as much filming as we possibly can to capture this incredible adventure.
And right on cue, Graham's arrived.
MUX and a Crusader Portos, I think he's rocking. And we got the D-Max and the JB Gator X. Yep, Musketeer Portos. Awesome. Graham's travelling solo, so he's set up with the MUX Tourmate package. He's had a few mods done to it, so this thing is absolutely a perfect match for the little Crusader.
And now Michael's arrived. We're all gathered to travel.
Boom, and then there were 3. So Michael's turned up in his super sexy Land Cruiser 100 thing, and his brand new XTM Masterpiece. How was it?
Good so far. See how it goes. We'll give it a bit of a test out.
Yeah, we've only come a couple hundred metres. So. Good morning.
Oh, good morning.
26th of
May.
May. Even forgot that. Here we go.
Gotcha.
There you go. We're in convoy. We're following Michael on the first leg of, I guess, heading to Broken Hill in 3 days. So, Michael's Wagon's home. And there you go. So, we're all here together. We're taking some nice shots. That was awesome. And I'll be tail end Charlie. See you later, Ronnie. Thank you.
So bye-bye, Stockton. I don't know when we'll see the beach again, but we'll let you know when we do.
Right, this is our first comfort stop for the day. This is day 1, stop 1. And yeah, we've just come up a couple of steep pitches. Cafe, Central Motors. He's got
Kennings Institute.
What's this?
Turning left towards the Gilgandra.
We're going to probably start a new little mini-series on our Wander and Move channel. So if you're following us, thank you very much. We appreciate that. And if you're not, please consider liking, subscribing, hit the notification button so whenever the lovely Leanne posts a video, you get a little inbox, bing, and away you go, and you know you've got something to look